Hey everyone, so today I'm going to react into a video Jesse posted called Saying Goodbye to Jenny. And I was actually really not wanting to watch this video because I love Jenny. I love her so very much. If you guys don't know, I was lucky enough to be able to have Jenny just for a couple of days before Jesse took her into his home because he found her in Ohio. Like, he found her listing. And so I picked her up from the breeder and had her for a couple days before we met up halfway to get Jenny. And for him to pick up Jenny, him and Ashley. And so those couple of days, like, I've really felt like a little connection with her because, I don't know, she was like the little cow. She was like Jesse's little cow. And I don't know, like, she came from Ohio and she was with me. She met all my dogs and everything. And she got along just great with all of my dogs. And she was just such a sweetheart. She still is. But this is hard for me because of those couple days that I had her. And I don't know if she remembers me or not, because when I saw him and Ashley last a year and a half ago already, which is crazy to say, I don't know if she recognized me. I don't know about that. I'm not sure. But of course I remember everything about her. She's so sweet. But yeah, I remember, like, on the Instagram post that he posted, which tore me up real bad. I was crying and everything. That he noticed that she has, like, stage 3 liver cancer. Or he didn't notice, like, he found out from the vet. And I was like, what the heck is happening? Because we knew, like, she had, like, some issues with her back legs, or she had some issues with her legs or something, and she just couldn't be as playful as she once was. And so we knew there was something going on, and I know they were going back and forth, like, to kind of, like, self-diagnose what the issue was with her. And so they thought maybe it was, like, the food. And I remember Ashley, you know, getting the food for her and everything. And so now this, and I'm like, this is just insane. Like, how did this happen? Like, why does she have a bad liver? Like, is this a genetic thing? Like, I was looking into it. I'm like, is this prone to issues with either, like, the Cavachon or the Bichon? Like, is it, like, a common trait for one of those type of breeds, or even, like, the mix between the Cavachon, to have that issue genetically? And there was, like, I read some articles that I think Cavalier dog breeds, they do have this issue. So I was like, oh my god, it's like a genetic thing maybe. And so that breaks my heart because I'm a breeder, and the last thing I would ever want Jesse to have is a dog that has a genetic issue, or to have, because those are just the most unfortunate situations. I mean, they're all unfortunate situations when there's an issue with the dog's health, and especially when the dog is so young. She's only, I think, 5. She's a COVID puppy. And so that's young. That's very, very young. And if it's a genetic issue, like, my heart, I can't. I don't know. Anyways, I'm really dreading to watch this video. I read the comments. Everybody is saying, like, I'm so sorry for your loss. And I'm like, she's not passed, right? Like, she's not passed away. And then there are other people who said, like, she'll get through this. So, like, I'm like, okay, good. So anyways, let's go ahead and see what's going on.
It's okay, sweets. I love you, sweets. Remember doing this with Ella?
Oh my god. I'm like, I don't know if I can get through this. I'm 12 seconds in and oh god. I already hate seeing Jesse this way, but if it's about Jenny and seeing Jenny this, I'll see you later.
It's early. The first dog I ever had, the best dog.
Guys, not in a good space
right now.
It was St. Patrick's Day, wasn't it? And woke up to a text that my uncle Buddy, my mom's half brother, passed away.
I did hear about that.
to the vet.
Oh, I was gonna say also, like, I've kind of been I've been in the dark just as much as everybody else has been when it comes to knowing what was going on with Jenny, because I'm not on Instagram anymore, and that was like our main way of like communicating, me and Jesse and even Ashley. And since I've left it, like I kind of lost that like connection to him, sort of. Well, I mean, I pretty much have, because that was our main form of communication. So I haven't like, no, I don't know anything like just as much as you guys. Like, I don't know what's going on, and it's been tearing me up, you know, like not knowing what's happening, and so worried and everything. But I'm the one who left it, so you know. Um, but yeah, like it's just like. Oh.
Vet yesterday to see what's going on. She's lethargic, she's not eating, you know, how bad is her leg, and she has anemia. Her body doesn't have enough, it's not producing enough red blood cells, so she actually has half the blood that she should have. And the reason why is because she has stage 3 kidney disease.
Oh,
it's
kidney.
completely out.
Wait, why was I thinking liver? Kidney disease. I don't know why I was thinking liver. Why was I thinking liver? That's so weird. I don't
left
know.
field, and we've been like, what is happening? It's literally only 24 hours later. We didn't sleep. We don't know what's going on. And just with my health, we're coming up on the 1 year of
I
anxiety.
know, and it's like all these things, health related, that Jesse goes through. His own health, and by the way, he looks great right now. Even though he's like upset, he looks the best I think he's looked in a very long time. Like, he's almost looked like how he used to be before he was sick. But yeah, all these things, like, oh yeah, and Jackie, her passing away happened on April Fool's Day. That's coming up very soon. All these things, it's
just so many bad things, and I'm just like, what is happening? Like, Jenny's not even 5 years old,
right,
and she's been such a light for me. They did a blood test, and that's how they showed these levels. They showed this creatinine level over 75% of her kidneys are damaged. They don't let up. It's usually chronic and progressive, and it's just a very slow, miserable experience. Humans is a bit better because we have dialysis. You can get kidney transplant. For dogs, not so much. You can kind of stabilize. If you're lucky, you can get them stabilized, and then you just have to be very careful with diet and medicines, and maybe you get a little more time. That's what we're hoping for Jenny, but nothing's guaranteed. Pains me to say we could be putting her down any day. You know, she could have days, she could have weeks. You know, we did this with Ashley's dog Bailey, which we've talked about before.
It's just hard to imagine because she's like seemingly fine today. Like, she's playful. It's just like the only thing is just she's not eating. She's a little bit more tired.
Not eating. See, that's the thing. When they don't eat and they don't drink, it's like no turning back at that point. From my experience, and I don't want to say that to be negative already in the situation. We still have lots of minutes left in this video. But, like, I've known from my own experience, like, when they don't eat and drink, like, I always ask when people who buy puppies from me, if they, like, get sick or whatever, they message me and say, like, you know, the situation. I'm like, is your puppy eating? Is she drinking? How is her stools? I'm sorry for my dogs in the background, by the way. If those look fine, well, the stool's not. If, like, eating and drinking are the key things. If that stops, then that is a time to really be concerned. So.
Than normal, but like.
And she's completely underweight.
She's a
like,
normal dog.
Yeah, if I get a shot of her, she's very sickly skinny.
She was like, I think,
wow, it's
closer to 20.
You know what's really crazy about this is, like, it's almost like Jenny and Jesse are so connected, and that, like, she's going through the same thing he's been going through. I don't know, it's a weird thing, almost, like, so that means she's gonna get through, because Jesse's gonna get through. Like, she's gonna get through this.
20 pounds before all this. I know she's 13.
Everything is dehydrated, and all the blood is just going to trying to save the kidneys, and it's also destroying the blood, and there's all this waste product flying around in there because the kidneys can't filter anything.
Oh, I understand.
So, yeah, we got her on medication.
Oh, yeah, so when that happens, like, that's really, because, like, a human, if there's, like, waste floating around in there, like, that means that you could die from what's that called? Sepsis. That's the word, sepsis. So she might have that issue going on. It's a risk, definitely.
Antibiotics to help, because what we learned is that Jenny has Lyme disease. We don't know when she got that.
Oh.
Could have been years ago. Could have been just this past winter in PA. There really wasn't many, like...
Yeah. Lyme disease comes... Well, he's going to say all this stuff. I'm just going to let him keep talking.
Really any ticks at all this season. The doctor seems to think that the Lyme disease from the tick has turned into this very rare situation of Lyme nephritis, which is basically like the Lyme disease is the reason why the kidneys are failing and the body's trying to clear out the infection. So we're hoping the antibiotics help, but unfortunately the kidney damage is irreversible. So like we're like trying to be optimistic, but like at the same time we're trying not to be delusional.
Yeah,
I don't think I
realistic.
haven't eaten. I want to throw up. Like I feel terrible, and mainly just for her.
She's been very picky with food, but she has to take her meds with food. So it's like today she hasn't had any meds because she hasn't eaten yet.
She's on the verge of stage 4.
Doesn't feel real. It's not fair. I don't know why. It's always the sweetest, most innocent. Jenny don't like seeing you cry like this. She's not even 5.
I know.
Birthday's in like a month and a half.
Right before mine.
What's so gnarly is like I had a dream like a month ago that Ashley came to me like bawling and said Jenny's dead. And it was like a Bailey type situation. And her other dog, Bailey, it was anemia. Hoop John made a miraculous recovery. He was only given 25% chance to live. And we opted for the surgery. They were talking about putting him down. He got the surgery, and then they were only giving him a few months to live. And dude's going almost a year and a half later now at an extremely old age.
Right.
And you would think, like, being this young, I mean, I thought it with Bailey of, like, gotta pull through. They got more fight.
Right.
Like, they're so young and they should be healthy. But it's just bizarre. If all of a sudden something turns, if something happens in the next day or two, I'm going to regret not having some final moments with her on video.
This can't be the end. This can't be the end for her.
No.
It's only 4.
Playing with Ella every second of the day in those final days, and it still wasn't enough time.
Never enough time, sweets. Appreciate the time, though.
That's all we got. It's just-
It's very deceiving, guys. Like, she wants to do these things, but she wants to live life. I mean, normal.
Eating the sweet potato sweets.
Good girl.
Good girl. So she eat the sweet potatoes, but no egg whites.
Mason is so Mason knows what's going on, and he's right there next to her.
We're trying. She really doesn't want to eat, which is concerning. Good girl.
She just didn't like that one.
That's right.
Mason, that makes nobody have an appetite. Oh, thank God.
Look at
Oh
this.
my god.
You put the medicine on there? Yes. She has a buildup of proteins in her kidneys, and it's hard for them to filter it out. And so, like, giving the dog protein, it can feel contradictory, but, like, the dog needs it to live.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
try to
definitely.
make it so that there's not much phosphorus in the meat. And so we put like this phosphate binder, and hopefully it'll negate it. Yeah.
A little
Yeah.
powdery.
Should make a seasoning.
Hey.
Janice, she looks really tired, but
Oh, so there are good days and bad days all the time.
Shaking a little bit.
is she?
A little bit.
Dude, my knee is shot, man.
You okay, Janice?
Oh.
Are you cold or you just don't feel good?
I don't know.
Maybe just from walking?
She's just confused.
Yeah, she just learned throw.
Good girl. Why are you standing like that, Sweets? Go find Mason.
What else we got, Sweets? We got coochie. Coochie fruit.
Have some normalcy, but that's
Yeah.
just too much. Good girl.
Oh,
We
what
just
a
learned
sweet-
that. Throw the ball. Throw the ball. Good
Oh.
girl. Good girl, Sweets. Good girl. She's got like
like,
a little
"Look what I
burst
did."
energy right now, so I hope it like continues. We also had a lot of issues with this Purina Pro dog food.
Yeah, so I actually stopped feeding my dogs Purina Pro plants, what I used to feed them a lot, all the time. I never had any issues with it. It was mostly, I just can't afford it. I don't make the money like I used to. I just can't. So I'm like going with like, meat is still the first ingredient. That's what I always like try to look for in foods. Some kind of meat, like chicken, something, but like something not as expensive because I just can't afford it anymore. And it's interesting because my mom had bought her dogs like this really expensive like food, like dehydrated food or whatever. You add water to it and it's like rich in all these proteins and everything, which is supposed to be like really good for dogs. I think like even Ashley had gotten something similar, but it only made my mom's dogs like really sick, like puking, diarrhea, like all that, you name it. It just made them sick, and so she stopped giving that food to her dog or her dogs, and they got better. So sometimes I think like too much, like they say like, oh, this is going to be so good for you because it's so high in nutrients, but sometimes it's like too much. Like sometimes like they can live a long time off of like kibbles and bits, like just like whatever. And I don't know. I just think like it's good to like have like ingredients that are like okay, maybe not corn first, but like try to or whatever. But it's not gonna kill them if it's not gonna hurt them if it's corn first as the first ingredient. I mean, like it's not gonna help their weight because that stuff's not good for their weight. But sometimes I think like those really high, rich, nutritious foods are actually not good for them. And although I never had any issues with Purina Pro Plan, there probably are foods that they have that are like that, and the dogs don't need that. Like they just don't. So.
It was like for sensitive skin and stomach.
Oh, I got that too. I've gotten that one. For sensitive skins and stomachs. I forget for which dog I got that for. But and it really didn't do anything for
Fish
mine.
flavor. We went and read the reviews. I'll put them here. And it was like, people talking about having their dogs having kidney issues too, and just like some having really messed up side effects from the food. Mason was doing bad too. Both dogs were vomiting.
See?
We got rid of it. Mason got better, but Jenny,
And
it
this
just seems like
that stuff is so expensive too, and that's ridiculous.
never got better. So
Jennings. What's she doing out there, Sweets?
What's Mama doing?
She coming to get you?
Aww.
She wants you. Gotta wait. She gonna come pick you up. Oh, yes, she
I
does.
like her collar. Pippin, please. It's my dog Pippin. Sorry, I have him in the room now. He's rolling around on the bed and has to bark at himself. He's weird. But I was gonna say I really like her collar because it has, I don't know if it's SpongeBob theme, it looks Hawaiian theme, which would fit because Jenny was a friend of mine. It's definitely Jennifer Eve Ridgway is her full name. If you guys don't know. Huh?
Miss Poppy's Playpen. New Disney show, Sweets.
Oh.
Let's see.
Oh. Wow, look at that nice setup.
Tropical relaxation. Yeah, I'll grab her bed. So she's not, you don't want, I mean, she doesn't have much meat on her. She's like all bone. Mason.
Oh, look at Odie.
We got a visitor. Been visiting your buddy.
You like that?
Aww. Good girl. You got your sunny side
Oh,
up.
she even got a rug out
your
there.
dark downside.
there's a version of this I was reading. There's a lot of dogs that get misdiagnosed with chronic kidney disease. She's really trapped right now, but I think she likes it. While they have an infection, could be a UTI, could be a tick-borne thing. They could have just ate something toxic and it's sitting inside them still, and the body wasn't able to fight it off. So you get this course of antibiotics,
the kidney levels all come down, and turns out they have normal functioning kidneys now, and it was just a short period. For
Oh.
stage 3, they say dog generally on average has maybe 3 months to live, like 3 to 6 months. But they've seen plenty of times where the dog literally just, the kidneys completely fail, and you got to say goodbye in a short period of time.
Oh my God.
They've seen other dogs bounce back.
She'll bounce back for
once
sure.
they get on the antibiotics.
Just like you
we
did.
literally were
Just like
bawling
you
all
did.
day. I said we didn't film much. We took a couple pictures by the pond.
She,
What kind of bird? Oh, really? Yeah, she's so skinny. What kind of a bird is that? Hey, what the f just happened? 2 eagles.
they're fighting.
At least one of them was.
Yeah, no, I just saw them. Wait, what the frick? Hey, I need the hawk versus an eagle.
Oh, you know what?
Dismantled.
I thought maybe that was a hawk sound. Sounds like a high
Jenny's
pitched
pen door, so we could squeeze in here. It's kind of the 3rd full day. She's just been itching like crazy. This has not been good. We're kind of been beating ourselves up because we gave her a lot. She's only really been liking protein, which is crazy because that's the last thing she should be receiving. So we think we gave her maybe just a little too much chicken last night. She did eat a bunch of sweet potatoes, so trying to wean her off.
I mean, I guess it's, in my opinion, it's almost like, well, I mean, like, you either have the itching because she's allergic to chicken, or you can have her not eat. I mean, like, I would rather itch. I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying, you know, like, she needs to eat. Like, yeah, she's itching. Like, my dogs itch, and my mom's dogs itch. Like, they give themselves, like, those spots or whatever, like hot spots and stuff because of the allergies, even though we try so hard not to do that, but sometimes it's so hard. But it's like, she needs to eat. And it's just like, that's it. Because if she doesn't eat, she can't live. She can live and itch, but she can't live and eat. I mean, she can't live and not eat. If that makes sense. Yes. But I don't.
Meat. So all the itchiness could be from the anemia,
Oh.
the kidney disease, or the antibiotics. So it's like hard to know exactly
Oh.
what's wrong. But
I thought it was like the chicken that was making her itch.
I wanted to get a look at her
Let me say that again.
antibiotics. Itchiness could be from the anemia, the kidney disease, or the antibiotics. So it's like hard to know exactly what's wrong. But I wanted to get a look at her gums and her tongue
Yeah,
to see if
yeah,
we
look
see
at
any
that.
color
Right.
returning. You see her
Oh, she doesn't have.
Miss
Yeah.
Rabbit?
Yeah, let me look. Let me see. Do you need dewormer?
I'm still kind of pain.
I would give her dewormer, even though that. Oh no, I'm always like dewormer.
I mean, the smells.
I'm always like dewormer. I've had a dog that like was dying. I had no idea why. Like in the past, my life, I had this golden retriever. She was sweet. She was older, and she just all of a sudden started acting like really lethargic. And she was outside a lot too. And like she had to play and stuff outside. And so like I really didn't know what to do. And so like she seemed really lethargic. And I didn't know if she was going to make it throughout the night. Just all of a sudden, I don't know, it was weird. And I just started giving her lots of dewormer. And the next day, after I gave her so much dewormer, it wasn't the next day, it was like a couple days of giving her lots of dewormer. She just all of a sudden, like, was fine. And I was just like, it doesn't hurt to give dewormer. My vet said, like, for when I was giving dewormer to all the puppies that I had, you can never give like too much dewormer. Like a dog could never overdose on dewormer, and it's always good to give dewormer no matter what. And so that's kind of always been like my go-to. It's like when I notice any like sickness, I like go to dewormer. Like, let me just give him dewormer. Let me just, I don't know if this is gonna cure him or not. Probably won't, but let me just give him dewormer, and it helps a lot in so many ways. Because worms kind of do the same thing. They take away all the blood, and so that leaves the puppies with like white gums and things like that. So like dewormer like kills like those worms. Obviously that's what a dewormer is, and it helps a lot. I just feel like it helps.
Still there, but it's not. Before it was at like a 10. I think now it's at like a 3 or 4.
Wait, what are we talking about?
Yeah.
So is her dog.
Yeah.
I I mean, the smell's still there, but it's not. Before, it was at like a 10. I
Oh,
think
the
now
smell.
it's at like a 3 or 4.
That big of a drop.
I would say maybe
Let
probably
me
like a 3.5,
smell.
4.
Let me smell.
Edward.
Nice for
Kisses. Let me smell in here.
Put the lip.
Let me smell your breath. It's there. Yeah, I agree. I don't think it's as potent. I don't like saying this, but like Lyme nephritis, there was like a study. It was like 49 dogs out of 49 dogs didn't make it. I read like a forum of people that their dog
49
had
dogs
Lyme
out of 49.
nephritis and they're good. Lyme disease is one of the longest courses of antibiotics for a dog. It's like 30 to 45 days.
I wonder, like, did they have her on steroids to like make the antibiotics work faster? Because I know I've had dogs that have had what was it? Puppy strangles, which sounds like crazy, but it's like an infection that dog. I don't remember what it was. What was it? Puppy strangles. It's like an infection. Oh, a genetic infection where the puppy has too many white blood cells. I don't know. I remember my puppies had like puppy strangles. What's it say? Puppy strangles. And they had to have like a high dosage of antibiotics, and they needed to have steroids to make that work quicker because it was like an infection that needed to be cleared up pretty quickly. And so, yeah, it was like a genetic thing usually. Well, it was for mine anyway. So I stopped breeding the one who was passing on that gene. I retired her. That was actually my Ella. And so I haven't had that issue since, but with the puppies that she's had in the past and they've had strangles, yeah, I had to give them antibiotics and we needed the steroids to make the infection clear faster. So I wonder if she's on steroids. But we had to wean the
You
puppies
got a
off
lot
the
of support
steroids.
from everyone online. Everyone's praying for you. A lot of people asking. Everyone's like, how's she doing? A lot of people that care. So if I didn't respond to your texts or I didn't respond to your DMs, it doesn't mean I don't appreciate it. It's just got overwhelmed and we've just been so focused on her and just like trying to do a million. I've been probably on Google and Reddit and everything, like reading about kidney disease, like since we got the diagnosis, you know, and just trying to rack our brains on what the heck we can do to get some control back in the situation because she's too young and just too full of life. I think she's got to will it through, but we need to be able to support that will with like some actual like health science. So
I'm gonna go stare outside.
Look in the woods.
She always likes going
trees.
to the little sunny spots.
Aw, it's like a cat.
It's good. She's been lethargic all day, but she got energy right now. She
gotta see
just
the
took her
birds.
antibiotic. She's looking at herself in the reflection.
it is a roller
the
coaster. I'm like,
birds.
oh my god, she has no energy. Like she went to feed Mason. Jenny usually up and at him, just completely disinterested. And then just looking up more stuff, and it's like the prognosis for this is so poor. It's really not good. Ashley is unboxing Jenny's stroller because she doesn't have enough energy to walk, but we can at least push her around the track in
That'd
some
be great.
wheels. You're cute. Good girlies. Yay,
Aw.
Jenny's good girls.
I got a stroller for my poodles, and it's like the best thing I ever got for them, because they are too lazy to walk. They don't want to walk much.
Sweet.
Just goodness. She likes it.
You don't like that.
Good
Hey.
girl. Hi.
She's chilling in here. She's not even scared.
That's a cute puppy. That's that Snoopy dog. Love Jenny's. Day 5, and
She's a Snoopy dog.
Jenny's
Isn't
just
she?
kind of chilling, not drinking much water. Way early this morning, like 5 a.m., she just threw up like 3 times, which is
Kind of like the first time she's really vomited. I finally got like some sleep last night, so it's like I've been like processing more and more. It's just like so messed up and tragic, and like I don't even know how this happened. It's like I'm just tired of getting punched in the gut.
Are you puppy and sweet? Good girly.
Just some water, please.
Thirsty?
Please, just some.
Some more water? Try the finger. Get her going.
Sometimes
More
I
the
would
merrier.
get a syringe, and I would like just syringe it in their mouth. But like, I'm not gonna say that.
Right here.
Good
Yeah.
girl.
Good girl.
Come on, you can do it. Yeah! Good girl.
That's a
She's really
strat.
trying. See, it's almost like she doesn't want to because her body like doesn't want to, but like she needs it. Like you have to force it because her body needs it. Even if she doesn't want it, she might puke. She needs it. She needs it. She has to get through this. It's almost like how it is with parvo. It's not really so much them dying because of the disease. Well, it is, but it's like they just have to get through it. Like they die because they can't get through it. And she just needs to get through this. So you have to do I don't know why I say these things because I'm not a vet. But like in my experience, in my personal opinions, which they're not good. I feel like they just need to get through these things, and you have to do whatever you can for them to get through it. And even if it makes them... Okay, I'm not going to say anything more. Because I'm not a vet. I don't want to act like I...
eagle right now.
I'm sorry.
Oh. She's got some food in it. Look, there's no belly anymore.
Aw.
It's like literally a half pipe.
Wait, do you see this right now?
What? Oh, not as sensitive. Yeah, that's good.
That feels good. Are you smiling? Showing her teeth.
Oh, that got the tickle spot. Tickle her kidneys. Her kidney beans.
Wake up.
Yeah, right?
Start working.
Yeah, please.
Mason's not for you, you fat b****.
Mason.
Alright, let's see if Miss Yenny's likes this new food. It's a little piece of salmon. Hopefully she likes it.
Spit it out.
Good
Yay!
girl.
Good
My girl
girl.
loves fish.
Yeah, and I love fish.
Slipping that pill in there. Good girl. That was it?
Yeah, it was
Nice.
been easier.
See, I feel like was that the same day? I don't know if it was the same day, but that little bit of water that she had. If this is the same day, I believe it was when she was like, hold on, let me see. When she was like giving her the water, having her, yep. That little bit of water, I feel like it really made a difference. And I know I'm just watching a video. I don't know. These things, like, it keeps them going. Like, you gotta force them to drink water. You gotta force them to eat something, anything, to get through this. They just need to get through this.
That's classic sweets. Good
Look
girl.
at her. See? Look at that.
Girl.
Look. Yeah,
You
see?
hoist the
Keep
water.
doing that. Like,
Can't make 'em drink, but
yes.
she does.
Not
no,
doing
I
too good. She's throwing up more. Lily's throwing up just water.
oh, the water. Oh, all the water you guys just gave her.
I can feel like her ribs. Like I feel her whole.
But you know what? Like, even though she's puking it out, I wonder, like, because you can give dogs, like, Pedialyte, like, when they're dehydrated. This way you give babies, you can give them that, too. I don't know, like, that will help, but I wonder if they've thought about that. But, yeah, I guess that water, she's just puking back up. Like, she can't keep anything down.
her skeletal structure because she threw up just all the food, all the water. So we're having a talk about, getting her on IV, getting a little more aggressive.
IV, yeah. You might have to do the IV.
I think.
Pick straight from your bowl, Mason's meat pieces.
Yeah, you might have to do the IV. Yeah, actually, that makes the most sense. I feel like, yeah.
Poppy, you feeling okay? You look good.
Getting some fresh air.
Good girl. Chicken is settling. She hasn't thrown up.
Good.
Mason's butt hurt. This is kind of how it's been. It's like, it goes from like, oh my God, this is it, to, oh, she's all right. We usually don't get a, she's awesome. It's usually just, oh, okay.
Yeah, she's gonna make
decent.
it
I think we
today.
figured out our system. We just gotta have fingers crossed that she can stay stable. She hasn't moved from the spot in like 4 hours. I've been bawling.
You might have to do the IV.
She just
The
like
IV.
woke up barely, but
You might have to the IV. I feel like that's the best thing.
hasn't even moved. And she's not even getting up to get the water. We're literally having to.
I feel like at this point she's doing it just to please you, honestly, because she knows is what you want her to do.
She threw up some carrot earlier, and since then has just kind of been slumped. She barely's eaten today, so I didn't film it last night. It's all blurring together, but she threw up a bunch of fish. I'm gonna fight till the end. I just wish she was showing just better signs. Guys, it's 1 a.m. right now. Jenny's not been sleeping.
What's she doing?
She slept for the last 4 or 5 hours, and then I fed her chicken. And now she's just like rummaging under the bed.
Now she's just laying down.
Now she's staying down there.
What the heck? Jenny!
Jenny's, come on.
Come here! Get out from under there.
Why?
Sometimes I'm like, where the hell is she? And then I look under there and there's her eyes.
Jenny's.
This is a dark spot.
Good girl, sweet. Good girl. Hi, Miss Fox. Did you have a good sleep? I heard you didn't barf or pee.
No.
Good girl. Oh.
Nash and I have been having a very difficult conversation. It's the same one we've been having, but this was probably the most like serious one. She's like severely anemic. I don't know if that was like the doctor like said it, but I feel like
Her being under the bed actually really scares me, honestly.
it was just not quite hit hard enough of like, if you Google it, like she needs blood transfusion if she's gonna be living much longer. Like it's that bad. The Good Reviewed, the nice place, I don't think does blood transfusions. They don't have a blood bank. Once you get in there, man, it's scary because like things happen quick, as they already have been. I still want that to be the place where I have to say goodbye to my dog. You know, they're trying a bunch of things and nothing's working. And then it's like, all right, well, you're here. You want to do what's best for her, you know, like that. And I'm just like, you know, we had a week with her here. It's just never enough. I remember when we put down Ella, like, you look in her eyes, like, she couldn't move her body, but, like, her eyes, her mind, her spirit, like, seemed okay. And then just to, like, take the life out. Like, why we don't have more effective treatments for this at this point in time? We got, like, so much entertainment and VR and AI and live streaming across the world.
Fuck
but
it
yet
all.
we don't know medical that well, it seems like. It's so frustrating. Somewhat, it's just like, huh? You don't want to do what?
We have to do it, but I don't want to do it. I don't want to drop her off somewhere and then leave her.
No. Because you know how scary that'd be for her? You know how much she, like, relies and depends on us?
We have to be able to be with her in the room or wherever, or else it's like, yeah, or else I don't feel right with that, dude. She's so, like, she needs to be on her lap at all times. She's watching.
On my lap for the past hour.
Because that would be the worst feeling, is for her to feel like she got abandoned when she, you know?
So we have to, like...
Because then you get in there and they're like, oh, sorry, it's policy, like, we can't. We're like, but somebody over the phone, the receptionist over the phone said I could stay. Like, yeah, I'm sorry, sir, but, like, we got her in the back right now and we can't have anyone back there. Like, that's that happens, dude. I know, but
I know, but they don't, or else they'd have like 50 people back that, it's like, I remember even with John, it's like we got literally like 2 minutes with him and it was in a sea of 10 other dogs.
Mason, come here, bud. Come see Jenny's. We might be taking her. We probably are. I don't know if she'll be back. I love the Juggies sweets. You've been one of my best actresses the last 5 years.
She was.
Show dog. Okay. I didn't think I'd ever be able to be so close with a dog since Ella. But you've done that, Jenny's. You're sweet. Where we're going, we're not going to be able to do stuff that we can do here. I don't know what the rules are going to be. Sweet. Love Jenny's. Never be able to be replaced. Thanks. Here, I got you. Hold on. Hi, sweet.
This is so hard.
How you feeling? You okay? Good girl. Look at that bushy tail. Good girl. Pretty good spirits, I'd say. She turned. She turned for, I don't want to say for the better. She's just in a stable place right now. It's actually on the 8th day of our antibiotics. We sat here 2 days ago when she was like vomiting nonstop and we were contemplating taking her to the animal hospital.
We were supposed to do that yesterday, and then
She turned around.
completely changed.
Yeah, because I was like, dude, she's showing signs that she's doing well, and like we wanted to get her blood tested again.
Yeah, a lot of the times whenever you are sick, it's like you're gonna get worse before you get better.
Which it's only been a week. I don't know what big difference it's gonna be, and she's already anemic, so to take more blood just is like, I don't know.
You just gotta give it more time.
Yeah, so we're just weighing these decisions out, but we're happy she's in a stable place. We got a system down. We got 2
Good.
weeks until our next official appointment, and she's got like 2.5, 3 weeks of antibiotics still left. So we're gonna try to be a little more patient, keep it conservative for now. Drop some likes, please, guys. Let us know your support and comments below. This has been pretty traumatic. Guys, make sure you subscribe to this channel. I was getting back. I had 2 vlogs in a week, and we were getting momentum, and then this happened. Like, I don't know what
2
it
vlogs
is,
a
but
day?
it just seems
Insane.
like over the years, anytime I start to get a little bit mental, I get smacked across the face and
So
sent
insane.
back. And like,
So
I'm
weird.
pretty sick of it. And make sure you're following us on everything to stay up to date. And we'll get back to the movie stuff finally, and like just the things we were doing. Hopefully, love you guys. Look at Jay's death, and don't forget to keep it rigid. Oh,
Yeah, nice.
Rigid.
nice.
I like it. I like it. I like it. All right. Well, that was a lot, and I really hope that everything works out with Jenny. Obviously, I love her so much, and I love Jesse and Ashley so much, and yeah, it's a lot. I really hope he keeps updating. I follow them on Twitter with my name. I'm not on Twitter anymore, but like I am under another name. So I'm gonna keep checking. Anyways, it's so sad. I hope you guys like this reaction video. I'm definitely gonna make more reaction videos of theirs. You know, I wanted to do the wedding stuff, reactions to their wedding vlogs, if they do any. I don't know if they will, but I want to do that. So definitely going to make more reactions of any updated news on Jenny. So if you are interested, you can go ahead and subscribe. But I guess that's it for now. Thanks so much for watching. I really hope Jenny gets better. I'll be praying for her. I love her so much. And yeah, I guess that's it for now. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.